Hello again. This is Brian Wallace from Coin Laundry Association and our LaundryCares Foundation. It's been a little while, so I thought I'd give you a spring 2021 update on all things LaundryCares Foundation. It's been a very busy period, and so I thought I'd just download as much as I could to get you up to speed on all the activities at our foundation. For those of you that aren't aware, Coin Laundry Association formed LaundryCares as an effort to be a charitable foundation, really focused on giving back to the neighborhoods that support our businesses. We know more than ever over the past year that we're an essential industry. And through LaundryCares Foundation, we've learned that we have an essential opportunity to give back to these communities that we serve that are often under-resourced. And many of you know that we've done that through Free Laundry Days. We've done that through our Laundry Literacy Coalition, and we're doing more work in 2021 to build out our disaster relief and recovery efforts at LaundryCares Foundation. So speaking of COVID, COVID certainly slowed some of our efforts in the field, but did not slow our efforts to continue developing our programs for the future going forward. So those of you that are hosting our Family Read, Play, Learn centers, our mini library spaces in your laundromats, know that while we weren't able to do as many of the in-person activities due to COVID protocols, we continue to push out to you information and resources that you can use. Books, math cards, back last summer, summer reading support, and really ongoing efforts to try to close the learning loss that has only been deepened through COVID. Some of you may have read some of the statistics that have come out, but we know that not only students in affluent areas have seen a setback due to COVID and the disruption to typical schooling, but especially the kids from lower income families that we see at the laundromat. We know that due to recent studies, kids may be losing as much as a year of their learning process, given the remote nature of schooling with COVID. For the kids that we see at the laundromat, that's exacerbated even further by 30 or 40%, according to the research that we've been looking at. So if anything, this process has reinvigorated our efforts to use the laundromat channel as a unique way to meet families where they are, to be able to provide them with the early childhood development and literacy resources that they need the very most. And we have this unique opportunity at the laundromat. We have this proximity to need. We have the long dwell times when people come to the laundromat for sometimes an hour and a half or longer. We have the recurring visit. People are coming back to your laundromat each week, one after another. So we have the ability to build these relationships and to connect all that together. And most of all, we have you. We have a community of business owners that are committed to giving back to their customers, to their neighborhoods and their communities. So as we look into 2021, we've got big plans for LaundryCares Foundation, and more than ever, there's a need for us to upcycle that laundromat environment to provide help to the families. So there are a number of key priorities that we have in mind for 2021. Among them are continue to build out our network of foundations and literacy experts that can help support our work. So we have been engaging with corporate donors. We've been engaging with other literacy experts to bring them into the fold and help them get excited about our work. And you can imagine when you start to talk to people about this really novel idea of putting literacy resources and books at the corner laundromat, everybody lights up. It's like they get it immediately. It's an off-the-wall idea that the more you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. So we're trying to broaden our network and bring more people into the fold. And since our last summit back in September of 2020, the amount of interest that we've had from outside organizations has really just blown us away. So we're building new partnerships just about every day, it seems, and including library systems that are finding funding of their own to help us put these library spaces in place. So that's going to be one of our big objectives for 2021, is to continue to build out those partnerships. Speaking of our summit, believe it or not, 2021 will be bringing us up to our 4th LaundryCares Literacy Summit, and it has grown like crazy. We adjusted last year, made it all virtual, and brought 900 folks together to talk not only laundromat literacy, but the general concept of meeting families where they are, using these everyday spaces to connect with families. So yes, there will be a 4th edition of our summit. It'll be coming up in September of 2021. So please stay tuned to Coin Laundry Association, LaundryCares Foundation to get the latest. But yes, we are going to be moving ahead with our summit activity, continue to share best practices, share the inspiration, share the motivation, and I know that you're going to want to be part of that event later this year. Another thing that we're looking forward to in 2021 is reactivating our free laundry and literacy days. Hopefully you've seen the videos. If not, go to LaundryCares.org. But this is the block party. These are the events where we bring our people together to provide free laundry, free soap, free food, distribute books, and sort of have a block party environment where we can really show our appreciation to the community, but more importantly, to make sure that they're more permanently connected to the resources that they'll need to help support their families. And with COVID, gathering in large groups wasn't really fitting the protocols, but as we look forward to later this year and widespread vaccinations and hopefully a continuing improvement in the public health situation, we're ready to hit the ground running with more free laundry days. So be looking for that calendar coming soon. We have a number of events on deck. And remember that you individually, through our gold level program, can put on your own free laundry day events with a little support and guidance from the LaundryCares Foundation. So go to LaundryCares.org and learn a little bit more about putting on your own free laundry day event. Anyone who's been to any of these events know that it's a great impact on the community. It feels good to do it. And again, why shouldn't laundromats have this corporate social responsibility? Why shouldn't they do the reputation building that comes from events like this? And what we've learned through this process, both through the literacy and the free laundry days, is that this is good for business. This is a way for us to differentiate maybe some of the old ideas about what a laundromat is about, a way for you to differentiate yourself from other laundromats in the area that aren't embracing this work. So in 2021, we want to get back to our free laundry and literacy days, and I hope that either as a volunteer or as a host or a donor, that you find a way to get involved with getting our events up and rolling again here very, very soon. So 2021 is going to be a year packed with growth. We have more research that's on tap as well with some of our other foundation partners, because we're trying to learn through every step of the way. We don't want this to be a flash in the pan. I want to be talking to you about this in 10 or 20 years from now, and in a position where we're helping millions of kids every week through the corner laundromat. So 2021 will be a great launching pad for that, and I know that you're going to want to be part of it. So now, how can you help? It's 2021. You've been involved with LaundryCares, or you're new to the industry, or you had a store and now you're ready to add this really incredible corporate social responsibility component to your laundromat. How can you help in 2021? Well, I think there's a couple of things that you ought to have on your radar. You can purchase one of our family replay learn centers, that mini library space that's modular, that can be adjusted to the space that you might have available in your store. When you do that, we're also in a position to help you activate or program that space with our connections through literacy advocacy groups, through local library systems, municipalities. There are folks that want to come in and do story times. There are folks that want to come in and connect with your customers and provide them other resources that are available. So if you go to LaundryCares.org, you'd be in a position to see the different options for family replay learn centers and decide what might be best for you. Remember that that also comes with a monthly subscription to books. We want to make sure that books are getting out into these book deserts, and you always have a steady supply of replenished books to make sure that you're making that connection with your community. If you're not quite ready for a family replay learn center, at the very least, please join the LaundryCares Network. We're closing in on 1,000 locations now, and we need to add you and all of your locations. It's free. It's basically you raising your hand and saying, I'm a community-friendly laundromat, and I want to be part of what's happening here. And we literally put you on a map on LaundryCares.org, and it puts us in a position to help us identify connections. When we have an opportunity, again, with a library system or a campaign for grade level reading or some other opportunity that comes up, we're often asked geographically, who do we know in a particular city or a particular state who might be interested? So again, you're not committing. to everything that comes down the pike, but we want to be able to identify as many community-friendly laundromats as possible. So that'll put you on our list, that'll put you on our map. We send you a nice decal that you can put in the window to make sure that people know about your commitment. And then it puts us in a great position to be in touch with you on a regular basis for opportunities that might come your way. So please add your locations to the LaundryCares Network. The more locations that sign up, the more help that we can provide to the communities that we're serving. Another way for you to help is to tell your friends, tell your network, help people understand that LaundryCares is there. Send them to LaundryCares.org. We're always also in a position to appreciate your donations. In fact, you can donate specifically to support new books getting the hands of customers through the local laundromats. So all these ways to help, you can find it at LaundryCares.org, but the main thing is get involved, take your business to the next level, give a higher purpose to the work that you're doing. We really appreciate anything that you're able to do to support our mission at LaundryCares Foundation and lift up the families that support us. Well, I know that was a lot of information. You can see that things have been very busy here at LaundryCares Foundation, and I appreciate you taking some time to listen. In the meantime, I just want to give you a couple of reminders. Please continue to observe all the COVID protocols at your store, whether that's the day-to-day operation of your laundromat, but in particular, anything that you're doing related to literacy, your Family Read, Play, Learn Center. Please keep your eye on the ball and make sure that we can continue to do our work as safely as possible. If you have an opportunity to donate, we really appreciate your help, whether on a corporate level or personal level or through connections you might have. This money goes right into providing the type of support that we've been talking about here during this update. Last but not least, please stay in touch with us, give us your ideas, continue to participate, sign up on the LaundryCares Network if you haven't done so already. And I look forward to getting back with you real soon with more updates on everything that's happening at LaundryCares Foundation. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you down the road.